Elizabeth Carter Brooks was born in 1867 in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Her mother was formerly enslaved and was involved in the Underground Railroad. Brooks began teaching in the early 1890s at Howard's Orphan Home in Brooklyn, New York. In 1895, she began working with the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs. Brooks later served as president from 1908 to 1912. She would go on to join the NAACP shortly after it was founded and later created her own NAACP chapter in New Bedford. She was one of the founders of the New England Federation of Women's Clubs, later named the Northeastern Federation of Colored Women's Clubs, where she served as president for over 27 years, overseeing the sponsorship of community centers, scholarship funds, daycare centers, and other community services. Brooks resumed teaching at the Taylor School in 1901, where she became the first black teacher in New Bedford, Massachusetts. In 1918, she was recruited to supervise and oversee the building of the Phyllis Wheatley YWCA in Washington, D.C. Brooks would spend her later years from 1939 onward working to preserve black heritage. Brooks felt that monuments to race history were important to black people and deserved to be preserved.